The Bad Batch find themselves down a founding member, but seem to have recruited a curious new one, and after cutting and running for J-19, link up with an old ally that may be able to help them stay off the grid. Luckily, this episode is a bit easier to break down than the 70-minute premiere, but that doesn't mean that there aren't still plenty of callbacks, references, and Easter eggs to the larger Star Wars universe. So let's see what they are. Hello there and welcome to Screen Rant. I'm Greg Elliott, and here is every Star Wars reference and Easter egg we found in the second episode of The Bad Batch.
What's he doing all the way out here?
Hiding. That's what deserters do.
The J-19 sector is home to the planet Salukimai, introduced in Season 2 of the Clone Wars, and the deserter tech mentions is Cut Lawquane, another clone trooper also introduced that season in an episode titled, well, Deserter. Cut defected to have an ordinary life and raise a family, and while that initially created some tension between him and Captain Rex, they did resolve their differences, and Rex apparently visited Cut shortly before the Bad Batch arrived. As with many planets in the galaxy, Saleucami is home to a ton of Star Wars aliens, animals, droids, and ships, including, but not limited to, the bullfrog-like Nuna first introduced in The Phantom Menace, and a Nexu like the one from Attack of the Clones. There are Rodians, an Alina, a Snivian, and a Bith, a bunch of R units, a Gonk droid Wrecker uses like a dumbbell, and even an 8D smelter droid like the one from Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi. And there was also an RGC-16 airspeeder which appeared heavily throughout the Clone Wars.
Tech, you think you can forge some chain codes?
I only learned of them moments ago, but yes.
We find out that Cut's credits are no longer good, which seems to kind of be a normal occurrence in Star Wars, but this time, they've just been replaced by chain codes, which while they might sound like a Star Wars thing that's been around forever, were only first mentioned in The Mandalorian. But in the earlier time period of the Bad Batch, they're a brand new form of ID established by the Empire, which allows them, as Tech says, to create a database to identify anyone in the galaxy. But lucky for the team, he's able to crack and duplicate this new technology in pretty much no time at all. The episode also has plenty of other standard Star Wars stuff, like wipe transitions, Imperial logos all over the place, old school access ports, but you know that we really can't call those Easter eggs at this point. But we did really enjoy Omega loving dirt just about as much as Anakin hates sand.
I don't like sand.
And then there was also Wrecker smacking his head just like that infamous Stormtrooper did in A New Hope.
Take over.
Another Bad Batch first was the appearance of a Star Commuter 2000, the passenger shuttle that Cut and his family eventually board to get off-world. Now, no, these aren't exactly new to Star Wars. They have appeared plenty in Star Wars Rebels and in Star Wars Resistance, but to the best of our knowledge, this is their earliest in-canon appearance as far as the timeline is concerned. The episode ends with Omega not leaving with Cut and his family, and we're sure that she'll manage to find new ways to get into trouble as the series continues. And we will be here to follow along with their escapades, so make sure you keep coming back to Screen Rant for more Bad Batch breakdowns. So until next time, I'm Greg Elliott, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.